opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Cashes in for two.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Curry into the front court, just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. It's good, and one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player, knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good. Gets the three-point play. It's quickly 5-0. Minnesota with the basketball.
Oh! Out there looking like the Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Taj Gibson. Curry to bring it up. Up 5. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Teague with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Taj Gibson. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Curry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And it's rejected. That's going to be out of bounds. Teague. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just does everything so well, and all-around very good player. Offensively can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
Curry. Tough shot. He hits. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Down for Curry. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Teague with it up top. Right now, down 7. Down low Towns to Teague. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. The pass set it all up.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Teague. Nothing going here on that drive. Sizing up the defense. Wiggins to Gibson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Curry. Throws it up. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jeff Teague at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Durant. To the rim. To Wiggins. It's a big finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Durant. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Great pass to set it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Steph Curry picked up by Teague. Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Wiggins matched up with Durant. The drive right to the basket. Yes, and Andrew Wiggins. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Teague. To Wiggins. Fine to shoot. For 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Thompson. Slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Anthony Davis pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
2 points for Taj Gibson.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Davis to Josh Hart. Davis to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Davis to Cousins. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Hart to Caldwell Pope. They work it down to Cousins. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Wiggins. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Deep 2 there, won't go. The follow won't go either. Davis, pass to the rim. Got it to go, and the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Rose into the front court. Down 8. Wiggins. That is great vision to set it up. Derrick Rose slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tease.
To Cousins. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis. Huge block. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Cousins to Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Rose into the front court. His team down 9. Slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Robert Covington with the strong finish.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old, simple, bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Runner's good there.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
with the basketball. Driving right to the basket. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Wiggins to Covington. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Baseline drive. Wiggins. Short jumper won't go down.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
And 2 for AD. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Andrew Wiggins, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. Caldwell Pope looking for his man. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. Calls out of bounds off of Andrew Wiggins. Caldwell Pope to Josh Hart. Beyond the arc for 3. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Teague with the basketball. Trailing by 10. DeRozan. Gibson. The monster. Stuff.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off of Laker. Time for some new personnel into the game. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Rose in a matchup with Boogie. To Taj Gibson. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Wolves get it back.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Teague with it up top. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Wiggins. Trying to cash in. Shot by Wiggins won't go. Howard to Josh Hart. Howard. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll try to hammer out a play to wrap up the quarter.
Just a friendly reminder, the winner of today's ticket raffle. You have until the end of today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Shot clock winding down. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Minnesota at the controls. Got a piece.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Here comes the screen. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And throws it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Rose into the front court. Down a bundle. To Howard. It's Boogie for 2. Gets a shot up off the mark. Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Howard. That's going to be out of bounds. Substitution being made in this one. T. To Covington. And finishes strong.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. That's going to be out of bounds. Fires the 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Teague with the basketball. His guys down big. To Covington. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Howard. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Teague with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Rejected.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Hart to Howard. Sets him up. And look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. Ooh, 5 now. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Teague. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throws good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer to Curry. Durant. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Good on the layup.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Steph Curry, defended by Jeff Teague. To Towns. Won't go down.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's Minnesota basketball. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound taken by the Wolves. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Teague matched up with the two-time MVP. Cleans it up. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Durant. Deep 2 there, won't go. LeBron James, 3 for 3 in this first half.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight. Taj Gibson. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Caldwell Pope. Not going down here. And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. It goes down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Teague trying to finish, but he can't get it to go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Got a piece of it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Curry working hard on the glass. LeBron James. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Gibson. The drive, right to the basket.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Gibson. Taj Gibson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Minnesota with the basketball. T against KD. Here comes the screen. Shot by T. Won't go down. To James. Steph lets loose. Jumper's good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Taj Gibson. He's now 4 for 6.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lakers at the controls right now. Over to the right side. Caldwell Pope. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Curry. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Off the mark at the line. Steph Curry against Andrew Wiggins. To Durant. Kevin Durant. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Taj Gibson. Wiggins. Nice pass to set things up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Durant matched up with the former Wildcat. Davis to Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's 2 for 2 now. Now it. Timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Teague to Gibson. Anthony Davis with the block. 8 now. Taj Gibson. Wiggins matched up with Durant. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And the finish at the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Steph Curry picked up by Teague. Towns. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Teague with the basketball. His guy is down big. Taj Gibson with that. He's 5 for 9.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Timberwolves have the basketball. To Rose. Has a look. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Howard. To Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson. To Durant. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Shot from the lane won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. Driving right to the basket. Taj Gibson tips it. Towns up against the 8-time All-Star. Rises for the slam. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They'll try to design something here to get a late bucket before the halftime buzzer. are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Lakers put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Timberwolves have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half.
Game track. Bench points.
The Minnesota Timberwolves are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to...
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best... Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the half.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Hey, catch up, let's go.
To Teague. Karl Anthony Towns, now 4 for 9.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Shoot the ball, man.
Teague with it up top. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.